Hi guys, it's Sherry. So today we're going to be making a pair of earrings, and the first thing that you're going to do is roll out your Primo clay. I am just using some of my old Primo clay. I like to use up as much of my old clay as possible, and this is the one from my last project that I had the silver leaf in, so you can see it is sparkly, which I'm okay with. So after you roll out your black Primo clay, you're going to want some kind of like little circle, either fake gemstones or real gemstones, and you're going to want a round cutter. So punch out 2 circles, and then you are going to get some of your gemstones. And I like to start from the middle out, because then if I have to, I can trim it up. And I know that everything is going to kind of line up good. This is a little wax pencil, which makes everything easier to pick up. So I'm just going to, I want to make this kind of like a little rainbow. So I'm just going to kind of throw out different colors. I just figured it would be fun to have different rainbow colors in these earrings. And as I go along, then I could choose where I want these colors and how many I want. So I'll start out with blue. And I want these to match. So I'm just going to do these side by side and kind of line everything up the best that I can. So I like the idea of starting out like that, so then I will play off of that shape. Remember not to press your pieces down until you are positive that they are exactly where you want them. You can see that I'm kind of going a straight line across, but now for the edges I'm kind of going in between these lines the best that I can. Okay, let me push these all off to the side. I'm just going to take a piece of paper and I'm just pressing these down because I want these to be indented in here. I'm going to get my roller, if I can find it. Where did you go? Oh, we're here. I'm going to get my roller. I'm just going to press down. I'm going to kind of push these inside the clay. That looks super neat. I want to try and clean these up without destroying the sides. Make sure I can get them all inside. Oops. cut all the way through. Carefully do that. I'm just going to push that right in there. Okay. I want to carefully lift these up. And I'm just going to clean up the sides the best that I can. If you have any that kind of popped out like that, we can actually remove that and then kind of replace it there so it looks better. Push it in a little bit better. Okay, we're going to set those off to the side for a moment, and I am going to re-roll my clay out. And this time, these ones I did my thickest setting, and this time I'm actually going to roll this on my middle setting. So right now I am just going to punch out 2 more circles. And I would like to flip these upside down. Okay, and I am going to get 2 of my jump rings, and that's about the size that I want. And I am just going to put these right in the middle, in the opening that I want inside, with that facing down. I'm pressing them in there, and then I'm going to take my tops and I'm going to lay them right on top. And I'm just going to smooth these down. And I'm kind of pushing down like this with my thumb, because I want it to almost just blend on top of the bottom half a little bit. So it has like a dome to it. Actually, I'm just pressing to make sure. I just have one of these tools and I'm pressing to make sure that my inside of my jump ring is nice and open. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And once again, I'm just going to go over this to make sure my pieces kind of go inside my clay. I'm not pressing very hard. I'm just smoothing it out. And then just smooth it out to the way that you want your piece to be. I'm just going to, once again, make sure this is nice and smooth. I like the way everything looks on the edges. I'm going to take my dome and I am going to press my piece on here and just make sure that my sides are nice and smooth. I want my 2 pieces of clay to make sure they become one. I'm going to try not to see any of the seam if possible. Okay. And I want to take my sponge and I'm going to texture my piece. I want this to almost look like lava stone. This is just a aquarium filter that I cut up. Let me turn another light on. There we go. I hope you guys can see that and how beautiful it looks. So I am happy with this side. So now I am going to carefully put it around. Now when I put this in my oven, I actually have slats, and that's how I'm going to stand it up to bake, and it's going to be on a slat. So then I could actually put two pieces on at once. And I'm going to do the same exact thing, press it down nicely. And I am going to smooth out my edges. Just make sure your creases don't show. See, you can see how the two pieces of clay right here show. So just take that and smooth it out, and that will help it not only look nicer, but it will be one piece of solid clay. And once again, I am just going to run my filter over these, give it that nice texture of lava stone. Make sure everything stays in a pretty circle. And there you go. So now I'll put these, or I will put this in the oven. I'm actually going to see how these are deeper into the clay. I'm actually going to press this a little bit more because I want them to match up. There we go. Okay, so that matches a little bit better. So now I will redo that. Okay, so now I'll put these in the oven at 275 because that's my recommended temperature for Primo. I'm going to bake these for 45 minutes to an hour, and then when they are done, we will finish them up. My earrings are completely baked. They are cooled off, and look how neat those are. These are super cool. These are definitely a fun pair of earrings. So the first thing you're going to do is pop these off. You'll see the back. I'm actually just going to do a quick, tiny little sand, and we won't have to fuss with these too much. So just get a little piece of sandpaper and just kind of rub the sides up to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. You can play around with the back to make sure it's not shiny. I'm not overly worried about it, but if you want to make sure the shininess of that is out of there, you just have to rub it with your sandpaper, and then the shininess is going to disappear. And there. I just want to make sure there's no little pieces that are going to be left hanging on the sides there. So look at those. And you could resin these if you want. I am not going to do that because I want them to kind of look like the lava stone. That's the look I'm going for. So very simply, we just have to open them up and attach our backs or our earring hooks. So just take your earring hook, open it up, put that on, and then you're just going to reclose. And it is that simple. And always make sure this is facing forward. They will lay on your ears properly. And once again, close. Oh, this one's missing a ball. Isn't that weird? Okay, let me take this one off. I don't know where the little ball went. So let me get a new one. Okay. And that is it, guys. That is a very simple pair of earrings. I hope you enjoyed making this set with me. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.